Oh boy, it's me again, and I'm hot, and there is my fan. My window right there, my window ceiling fan. Whew. Oh, it's a good view for everyone to watch and daze into. You hear my speech. Watch the whirling fan, gaze into it, and listen to my monotone talk while you drift into a quiet, peerless, empty void, and count backward from 10, 9, 8.5, 7, 3, 2, root 2, 1. You are in a calm place, a place where you feel safe, a place with happy thoughts, a place with me and you, and all is well. I have just a sexy pair of shorts on, and that's it. And you see me, and I am beautiful. And you say to yourself, damn, who is that hunk of a man? And you go, you are a masculine Adonis-like thing, and I would like to hold you and make sweet love to you all night long. Whether you're a man or a woman, you definitely do. And you're like, even if you're a man, you're like, I would go gay for you. 100% super gay, all the way to 150% super mega ultra gay. No joke. And I'm like, uh, thanks, but I don't swing that way, dude. And for the ladies, I'm like, I would totally hit that. Even for the ladies that are, and I'm gonna be diplomatic here, less than fantastically beautiful. Because I do not use that phrase that guys use sometimes, the uggo phrase. You are all womanly acceptable for love. I don't know. Something that makes you feel at least comfortable with both your physical appearance and emotional and psychological stability. All right, enough bullshit. I've used up 4.5 minutes already. I'm just really trying to get cool laying next to my fan. So, are you having fun looking at my ceiling fan? Because this is my face. what I really look like. So, if anyone is watching this and they go, that's what that guy looks like, shit. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disappoint, but, that's what life is. Long series of disappointments punctuated by the occasional moment of exaltation, happiness, and, birthdays and Christmas. Yeah. Birth of a child. When you are on the absolute perigee of happiness, apogee, pinnacle, the summit, and you think this cannot get any better, and then you're like, oh, and you start descending that mountain, you're like, yeah, that's right, can't get any happier, and life punches you in the balls, or for women the vagina, and you're like, we're back to normal. Back to the series of shitty, grotesque reminders that everything is just going to get worse and worse, and then it might get a little better, maybe a lot better, and then we're back to the crap nest. And then you see an ad, and it's like, wow, life can be better. And then the ad's over, and it's like, oh yeah, that's right. That was someone trying to sell me something. And sometimes it's on YouTube, and sometimes it's a politician, and sometimes it's, religious icon. I don't want to say pastor because, maybe someone watches this and they are not a Christian. Now, they could be it could be a Jew, a Muslim, a Hindu, an alien that has a religion, a Marblentok. But the all-knowing uni-eyes says that when you worship him, you will get 2 eyes. And then you will have 3 eyes, and all will be made clear. No, that is just stupid. No one has 3 eyes. That is just bullshit. It should be made obvious to all of the uni-eyes on your planet. I mean, has any uni ever in the history of your entire race had more than 1 eye? No, of course not. So it's never going to happen. I mean, unless you use progressively enhanced gene sequencing and find the proteins and stuff that code for, eyes, and then triplicate those necessary proteins and all of those, and you have to, do that in the actual what is it, the germ in the actual first sequences, the pre-blastocyst, or I don't know, if maybe you're what, monocellular thing. I don't know. Maybe you don't reproduce like mammals and stuff. Maybe you reproduce like bacteria. So, yeah, I don't know. Some sort of genetic changes that have to be instituted so that you can make yourself have 3 eyes. And then, if you can do that, why not give yourself 1,000 eyes? Because, why have 3 when you can have 1,000? And just see all over the place, man. And they could stretch, and you could be like, whoop, like, no, ain't nothing over that hill. I don't know. Eyes that can like have telescoping lenses and stuff. Eyes that have microscopic vision. Eyes that have different ranges of electromagnetic vision. Maybe even eyes that can detect gravitational waves. Space-time eyes. All sorts of awesome eyes. The sky would be the limit, really. It'd be good stuff. It'd be a biological detection mechanism that, it'd be like a deep space array, but a gelatinous blob that could do it and, could expand and contract and conform to whatever space. That is useful. That is a much, well, maybe not much better, but a much different and very interesting life. You uni-eyes. I applaud you. I don't know that I want to be you, but very interesting, uni-eyes. So, are we done going down this road of aliens with one eye that have a religion on their planet? Is this fun? Is this fun for today? Okay. I think I'm fairly cool. Oh boy, I think I got a cough. Yep, that helped. And that light over there is like a little roof of. It's got one bulb left. I don't know if it's one bulb out of 2 or one bulb out of 4, but. My other apartment, the other apartment in Arkansas, they were like, yeah, you gotta change the bulbs. Except for a couple lights that, this is excellent, a couple lights that didn't have bulbs necessarily, when they went out, You had to change the entire fixture. And even the maintenance man was like, this is friggin' stupid. They build they make it so that you have to change the entire fixture, and the fixture is like, I don't know how much he said, but it's like it's $25, $50 or something like that, instead of a light bulb, which, I mean, however expensive a light bulb is, it's like the entire fixture and fixture housing and everything has to be changed out. It's and it's not like they last like 20 years or anything like that either. It's like both of them had to be switched out while I was there. And I was only there for like 3.5, 4 years. So they're pretty expensive. that's an expense you really don't want as a landlord. So yeah, having to fix those out, and like that would be really dickish if they like tried to pass that on to us. Like, it's hard to justify. I mean, that's like kind of trying to charge us for remodeling, for renovating something. It'd be like charging me for fixing that entire ceiling fan. Or like replacing the entire ceiling fan right there. It's like, that's not me. Like, it's not like I took an axe and bashed the thing apart. Like, then okay, I mean, I damaged it, but like the thing just stops working, and you're like, well, I gotta replace it. That'll be like, I don't know, $200. I don't even know what the fuck that would cost. I mean, I don't know what the fuck that would be, but yeah, that's what it is, and you have to pay it. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't fucking do anything. So you're just gonna charge me for it? Yeah, eat a dick. Landlords, they're all about like, yeah, so let's see how I can charge you for anything. That's why my opinion is the whole uh, the whole security deposit thing is just the best scam ever. It's like basically a way for the landlord to just rob you of an extra month's rent. So, I don't know, personally, I just say, you give notice that you're moving out, and when you move out, you just, first of all, you give notice that you're moving out, but before you do, like 3 months before, you find a place to move to, and you'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna move in there 3 months from now, and you get everything set up and stuff. And then you get it set up, and you're just like, yeah. And then you just don't pay the last month's rent. And you're like, you owe me this much. And you'd be like, yeah, take it out of the security deposit, bitch. Like, you owe us for this, this, and this. And you'd be like, yeah, no, I don't. You take me to court. Take me to small claims court. I'll be there 5 after never. Like, sue me. just basically set it up so that it's just not worth their effort to fucking to do anything about it. Because they only be collecting, 1 month's rent. So if they have to pay all that money to file court paperwork and all that shit, and they know their case is weak and they just lose the case, then it's not worth anything. You might be like, oh, file a countersuit, something like that, I don't know. Especially if you're a lawyer. Especially if you're like pre-law. You're like, well, pre-law, just research a fucked up legal precedent that allows you to sue your landlord for some damages. For some weird amount of damages. For like 12 months back rent. You owe me all the rent that I paid because you didn't fix this, and it was supposed to be fixed. But you didn't tell me it was broken. You'd be like, according to this, I don't need to tell you it was broken. You were supposed to know it was broken because it was on communal property, and you weren't paying attention. And blah 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 blah, and all sorts of shit. And just fuck with them. Anyways, that's my bullshit. That I just needed to say something because I was bored and I didn't want to just sit there and suck up fan air. So there we go. Rando rant. I hope future me, virtual me enjoys it, and I hope anyone that ever sees it, which will be no one, enjoys it. And if you saw one of my man titties, I really hope you enjoy the nip. Suck it. Boobs.